The name of the episode is Brothers in Arms, and there's a quote from Ayn Rand saying that we are all brothers under the skin, and it refers to the fact that this is about police officers and that they are brothers who work together.
All right, we got gangbangers, bouncers, and cops. All pretty tough targets.
Cops are at the top of that list. High profile, always on alert, and they're going to make headlines.
What does a tough guy do? What does a guy who wants to prove himself do? And how did he evolve into, I'm going to take down the toughest, I'm going to take down cops? And we came up with this idea that, because all the boys love Fight Club, frankly, well, you go to a fight club. So I got to run with it, which was a ton of fun and actually makes a really great shooting day. There are lots of boys here. No shirts on.
I'm the happiest guy that ever got beat up.
It was really fun to sort of explore that world. It's an occurrence that's sort of sweeping the United States, and if you click on YouTube at any moment, there are computer nerds fighting in a dingy basement somewhere. It's a reality.
A fight club would be the perfect place for the unsub to try to prove himself.
And a beating might be the stressor we're looking for. Do you know where this club is?
We're somewhere in Boyle Heights in an old, dungy, funky old warehouse. The story calls for it's bare-knuckled street fighters. It's not a cage fighting or whatever, so anything goes kind of warehouse, down and dirty, nasty stuff.
One last thing, if you want, he gets up, and does the big hip toss, and then a lock.
Fortunately, I was lucky enough to get David Leach, who was one of the best fight guys in the business. He did Fight Club and Born Ultimatum, great martial artist, so choreographed some really cool stuff.
You have to always root it in martial art movement. I think that's the key, because it allows you to have some sort of structure and it allows you to definitely have a path to follow, and then you make it messy from there. If you start from slop, it's hard to go anywhere. It's hard to really recreate the exact thing. So you start with some sort of martial arts, like maybe some boxing or some rudimentary kickboxing, some wrestling moves. At least it's a discipline, and then you let them start to flow with it, and everyone starts to feel comfortable. And it actually is a lot with the stunt performer. If he's a good actor and he can sell it, that he's not very proficient, even if he is, then that's important. So it's hiring the right people, and I think we hired some great guys for this episode.
A lot of times when you do a fight, the director says, I need 3 one-minute rounds. So what David did is 4 sections with 5 or 6 moves in each section. Because every great fight you've ever seen, whether it's Gladiator, Braveheart, or Rocky, or whatever, you'll never see him do more than like 4, 5, 6 punches ever. It's better energy. It's more dynamic to do quick pops back and forth. And I tell the guys, don't burn yourself out, because we're doing it over and over and over and over again. To tell them just to kind of mellow out, because they're fighters. They want to go full on every time we do a take, and it might last 10, 15, 20 seconds. So as long as everybody stays safe and doesn't punch each other for real, it's going to be great.